Well, in the second of the lectures on family law, we look basically at the issues involving children and property. And these are probably the most emotional issues which people encounter in family law. First of all, I guess we need to appreciate that the term custody and access has gone out of the terminology. It was seen as sort of a winner-loser situation, and in fact the Family Law Act has undergone amendments to focus on, rather than custody and access, the responsibility of both parents which they have towards the upbringing of their children. With the result that all the terms have changed so that we don't talk about this custody and access anymore. We talk about parenting plans, parenting orders, residence orders, contact orders, contact agreements, those sorts of things. And the parties themselves are actually encouraged to work it out between themselves. Sometimes that's fairly difficult. The other thing we talk about is how the best interest of the child is the underlying principle in working out the arrangements for the children in the event of a marriage breakdown. Now, certainly, if you look in the news media, you'll always see there are various lobby groups suggesting that the arrangements aren't quite right. And they have been trying to change them over time to reflect probably the reality of what actually occurs today. It's a very significant area. The other thing is, when we look at the issue of the property settlements, that's found in Section 79 of the Family Law Act. One of the things people don't realise is that you can actually get a property settlement even though you have not got the divorce through. It's possible to get that arrangement made earlier, and in a lot of cases that's very practical, especially with the clarification of what's available. There have been a number of changes to the Family Law Act in this area as well, because one of the things is they've taken into account superannuation, and it gives both parties access now to the superannuation of the contributing party, if only one party's been contributing to superannuation. Previously it was a big problem, and people didn't know exactly how to deal with it. It was treated as a resource, but it wasn't treated as marital property. Similarly, the law now recognises the existence of prenuptial agreements which can be made to deal with the division of property in the event of a marriage breakup. This has come about probably because of the large number of second marriages where two people are coming into a marriage with a degree of property which they've acquired behind them. The other aspect about family law, which has very recently changed, came into effect in the last half of 2005, was the effect of bankruptcy and property proceedings, because sometimes one of the spouse is subject to a bankruptcy proceeding at the same time as there's an application for a property settlement made against that person. And the law's been changed so that the family court now has jurisdiction for both property hearings and the bankruptcy proceedings. Those of you who are wondering about Robolawyer, well, Robolawyer is out taking Pencil Dog for a walk today. I haven't brought the Robolawyer in. Robolawyer's out walking the dog. So Robolawyer likes the comments. I think he's becoming a bit too egocentric, if you ask me, but we hopefully are just taking out of the limelight for today, might keep fixing up for a little while. So the other thing, very, very important, for goodness sake, go to the Family Court webpage. It's got wonderful resources and the links are very, very useful. It can clarify a lot of your questions about aspects of this very important topic of law. A lot of students find it very interesting. I think it applies to most people. So We'll leave it there for today. Bye. Say goodbye, Robolawyer. You've come back from your walk, have you? He's come back from his walk.